What's up, everybody? This is the Chicago Bears Sports Talk. Michael here in the building. And yes, this news that, yes, I am a lot late on this news. And trust me, I've been wanting to do this since it came out. But I've been so busy with life that I couldn't just get the time to do this video. So, hope everybody's having a wonderful Thursday. So, a report came out last week that last Friday or Thursday that Caleb Williams reportedly, and it came from a book, which is surprising. It came out now, right after Caleb Williams' first season. So I read the book. I didn't read the well. There's only quotes from the book, but the book has yet to come on sale. But maybe if I get a book, I'll let you guys know, and I'll take a much deeper dive into it. But hearing this news does not shock me because I've been saying Caleb and his father were skeptical about. No. Caleb was skeptical about getting drafted by the Bears. So if you take quotes from the book, it says Caleb's father said that quarterbacks, I think it's quarterbacks in Chicago die. Which I'll say this: Caleb, regardless how people think of Caleb Williams trying to manipulate or trying to get it to see if he can have a better career, him and his father had every single right to try to what's it called, play the system to make sure Caleb Williams doesn't play for the Bears. So yeah, they had every right to, because let's be honest, the Chicago Bears haven't had a quarterback in a very long time. And the recent quarterback who people deem a bust, Justin Fields, okay, Fields was ruined by the Bears because they didn't set him up to succeed. No offensive line, surrounded him with terrible head coaches. Same thing with Mitch Trubisky. They surrounded him with no offensive line and a terrible coaching staff. And Rex Grossman, who else? Jay Cutler, Kyle Orton, many other quarterbacks that have entered through that door that before Caleb Williams have not been able to succeed. So Caleb Williams had every right to be concerned. And Ryan Poles, another quote that he said, told Caleb that we are drafting you no matter what. So the only thing Caleb wanted to, the only thing in Caleb's option at the time was to go to the media and say, I don't want to play for the Bears, basically pulling a Eli Manning. So after Ryan Poles said that we're drafting you no matter what, the only option for Caleb was to go to the public media and said, I don't want to play for the Bears, which was there were even reports that Caleb Williams Caleb's father and Caleb's family were concerned and their alternative was for Caleb to go to the USFL. But Caleb did a pre-draft visit to the Chicago Bears, and he told his father, quote, I'm fine with playing for the Chicago Bears, which ended up the Bears drafting Caleb Williams. And also another report saying that when Waldron was the offensive coordinator, Waldron did not spend time with Caleb Williams watching the film. And honestly, I'm not surprised, because Ryan Poles allowed idiocy coaching by Matt Eberflus to stay as the head coach because of the simple fact that he had a good defense and the simple fact that Justin Fields was not his quarterback. that he drafted. The fact that you allow this, Ryan Poles, you need to think that was a fireable offense for a general manager, because you don't have the idiocy that the coaching staff had for Caleb was absolutely terrible. And people will say that, oh, I guess none of this matters because we got Ben Johnson, we got a very great coaching staff around Caleb Williams. Let me tell you something. Rookie, I'm not saying that, oh, he might have, because Joe Burrow didn't have a good first year until the second year. However, I will say this. You have to have good coaches. Otherwise, a rookie season can define a quarterback's year for the rest of the year, because Caleb Williams was on pace to get sacked more times than any NFL quarterback, mind you, and that ruins a quarterback's development, because Caleb Williams is going to have the mindset of, oh, is a 500-pound man gonna sack me? So he's gonna have that mindset. I guarantee it. But for all the people that are targeting Caleb, I will say this. I do not blame Caleb one bit. And Caleb, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, Caleb is not the first quarterback to try to manipulate the draft market for him. Burrow, 2020, there were reports not from Burrow, but there were rumors and speculation that Joe Burrow didn't want to play for the Cincinnati Bengals. And Joe Burrow was interviewed and said that he'll play for any team that drafts him. Who else? Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly didn't want to play for the Buffalo Bills due to being in cold weather. He played 1 year in the US. I think it was the CFL at the time, or USFL, or UFL, or whatever that was called. Jim Kelly played I think it was it was Jim Kelly. So Jim Kelly decided to sign with the Buffalo Bills and took them to 4 Super Bowls. So just because a quarterback is doing that does not mean it's necessarily a bad or diva-ish move. They want to make sure that the team, for whoever they draft, the house is not on fire. So you got to look at it from a logical perspective that Caleb did not want his career to die on watch, because after seeing how they did Justin Fields, Mitch Trubisky, Jay Cutler, that they had that thing that Caleb and his father had every right to. So, as a logical fan, I still don't believe in Ryan Poles until I see development, because I'm tired of these Chicago Bears fans praising every offseason that Ryan Poles has done, because they hasn't. But I want to see wins, and I'm not. And y'all notice how I haven't been saying, oh, King Poles did this, King Poles did that. Nah, he got to earn that crown. He lost that crown a long time ago. But that's my thoughts about it. Let me know in the comment section down below how y'all feel about this news. Like I said, this sparked a return of the GOAT. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching.